Hey everyone, this is my first Uber's battle with Jimmy. Yeah, this was a very lol match. It, normally I wouldn't even bother uploading it, but it was just funny how everything went. And here we go. So I lead with the Deoxys speed form. And he leads in Shame, and at first I was really confused. I'm like, Jimmy, this is an Uber's battle, but I trust he knew what he was doing, so now he goes in Dialga, and I set up Stealth Rocks, and now I taunt it, because I don't know what this thing could do, like, set up on me, but no, he just goes for a Draco Meteor, and I hang on with my Sash, and he gets a special defense drop, and I'm gonna set up some spikes too because I'm a jerk. And so Andrew's gonna use Draco Meteor on me, and that's gonna KO DX. He's gonna get 2 special defense drop. So now I'm thinking it's safe to go into Groudon because Groudon's like cool. And he's good. It's like Jimmy withdrew Andrew. Jimmy sent out Andrew. I was like, what? But anyway, so I took this time to get off a Rock Polish because I was pretty sure he was gonna switch. And now it's looking good for Groudon. I go for Stone Edge, and there goes his Ho-Oh. Yeah. So I'm like, woo, Groudon's pretty epic, because I love Groudon, and I could have named him Cutie Pie, but I forgot to. So now he sends out Shaman, and I'm like, yeah, Stone Edge. Aw, yeah. Yeah, I missed, and I was like, no. Now, what I should have done was just, okay, I live, which is awesome, but what I should have done was expected the switches of something that could resist, I don't know, just like maybe Dialga even, and I could have used Earthquake, but no, I didn't want to. And this is Arceus, Arceus, whatever, Steel type, and it does nothing. Life Orb kills me. So now I'm thinking, alright, I sent out Tenshi, and I use Dark Void, and he goes into the void and sleeps. And he's sleeping, and now I'm sure he's not going to stay in because of a bad dream, so he withdraws, goes into Dialga, and I took this time to Nasty Plot. You know, sounds great, right? Alright, so I go to attack, right, with Focus Blast, and I miss. And he flamethrowers, and because it's like, you know, in the sun and stuff, that's gonna do a heck of a lot of damage, and actually kill me. So, bye. This makes, I mean, I was just like, no, how can my luck get any worse? But whatever. So I go in, I always called it Kyogre, or Kyogre, whatever, that's what I called it, Kyogre. I don't know how you pronounce it, but anyway, so I set up this time to take a Calm Mind, and he sends out Latias. I'm pretty sure it has Soul Dew or whatever, and I Ice Beam after he sets up the light screen, yeah. But I'm just gonna stay in and Ice Beam. But then he Toxics me. I don't think it mattered really in the long run, but maybe it did. I don't know. I just go for another Ice Beam. And he was like, man, just 1 HP off from 69. And I'm like, how can my luck get any worse? I mean, seriously. And now I'm just gonna KO this thing. I guess he didn't have anything to take an Ice Beam to the face. Even though I had that Dialga, but I'm pretty sure that Dialga wouldn't take that too nicely. So, now he goes into Huggy Bear, and I was just like, if I fall to this Huggy Bear, my life can still be complete. And, I can't use Surf because of the sunlight, and so I just go for an Ice Beam, still super effective, and he barely lives, and gets the Slack Berry boost, and he also Swords Dances, so I'm like, wow, that's great. There's only one way for me to stop this Groudon. And so I keep Kyogre, and I die. Woo. Okay, so the last thing I have to do is send out, you know, another one of my favorite Ubers, Giratina, Origin Form. I hate this other form. Blech. And he Dragon Claws, and I'm like, Giratina has God defense. I'm pretty sure I can live 1 even with the Swords Dance from Groudon. I use Will-O-Wisp, and I miss! That was the only way. And I'm like, oh, dang it. So Jimmy feels bad, and he's like, here, I'll help. And then he uses Earthquake because he thought Giratina had Levitate, and I'm like, thanks, Jimmy. And so now I'm gonna reveal my last Pokemon, Mr. Turtle, because Mr. Turtle is epic, and he just decides to go for another Swords Dance and lets me finish him off with my flamethrower from my hand, and that's actually gonna sweep his team now. Yeah, the rest of his pokes. But I don't know. It was kind of like a draw, in my opinion. I mean, it was. He could have beaten me, but he didn't. And then I could have won if I didn't miss. It's a draw. No matter. But it was just so funny that my first Ubers battle happened to turn out this way. So yeah. I have no idea if he's gonna post it. Probably not. And if he does, cool. I have no idea. But I don't know. It was pretty interesting. And Sunlight Strong, blah blah blah. And he still has this Jehovah, and that's going to be Steel type. I figured out now. I'm like, actually, I kind of figured it out when he didn't stay in. No, I figured it out when Stone Edge was like, what's weak against rock? And I'm like, oh, Steel, duh. Well, it'd be the whatever. I'm done with this. It was fun. I kind of like Ubers. Kind of do. Bye.